Snails and slugs are doing major damage to my veggies, and we really only have 4 effective approaches as organic gardeners. The first step is natural predators. I'm gonna put a whole list on the screen because there's no way I'm gonna remember them all. While I like the idea of letting nature find its balance, I don't get to pick which predators show up. It could be the ones I'm okay with, birds, frogs, lizards, and things like that. Or it could be all of the rodents, which then will bring in snakes, which I am 0% okay with. When you wait for nature to find its balance, you don't get to pick who shows up to the party. Step number 2, we're gonna start hand picking those snails. So I'm gonna go out hunting in evenings, in the mornings when they're most active, or my personal favorite time, just after a rain. You're gonna find them crawling up your stakes. I find them up my bamboo stakes, my T-posts. I find them crawling up my onions, my roses. I find them on the underside of leaves. And I especially find them in a few particular plants. For me, my artichoke is always loaded and it holds an impressive amount of snails. Once you handpick them, don't make the mistake I made and just toss them in the trash. They can crawl up the sides and escape. Instead, put them in a bag, tie it shut really well, and then toss in the trash. If you're lucky enough to have ducks or chickens, or have a friend with ducks and chickens, you can feed the snails to them and then nothing goes to waste. Step number 3, if you have tried letting nature find its balance, you've tried hand picking and they are still out of control, the next step is a physical barrier. The most effective one is a 2-inch strip of copper around the top of a raised bed or a top of a pot. It doesn't really work on in-ground beds because there's nowhere to put the tape. Also note that once you put that copper tape on, it is going to trap snails inside. They won't be able to get out. So you will still have to combine it with another method like hand picking. Our last step, or our last resort, is chemicals. I try to avoid using chemicals because there's always unintended consequences or side effects. Sometimes, however, it's just out of balance and you need to give a little push to Mother Nature to get it going in the direction that you can handle. Your best organic option is Sluggo. I put it at the base of the plant, kind of like a little moat to keep it safe, and I only do it on my severely affected plants. I hope this helps you take back your garden from the snail invasion. If it was helpful, if you could share this around, it helps my channel so much when you share my videos. And leave some comments down below if you'd like me to do a longer video where I talk about things that have some effect but are maybe less effective. Things like beer traps, diatomaceous earth, coffee grounds. There's about 20 different types of home remedies and they all have a little bit of effect, but I could go into more detail if that's something that you guys are interested in. All right guys, thanks for watching. Bye.